Hi everybody, my name's Lauren and I've decided to start a YouTube channel called Abundant Frugality. So a bit about myself, I'm a primary school teacher and a yoga teacher. I live by myself. I've recently just purchased a home by myself, which I'm really proud of. And I use frugality to help me to open up options to invest in the things that are really important to me. So I know at this time of year, so it's the 2nd of January here in Australia, lots of people are embarking on no-buy years and low-buy years and really investing in looking at their finances and making some changes. So I thought, why not start this channel and give you some tips. So to start with, I am going to be embarking on I'd say more a low-buy year this year because obviously if things run out, I will be replacing them. So I've kind of done similar things before where I've really deliberately restricted my spending in certain areas to open up my spending in other areas. So specifically, I've done a lot of overseas travel. So whenever I've had a big overseas trip coming up, I'll pull back my expenditure in other areas. And in order to purchase a house last year in 2021, I was really mindful and deliberate with what I was doing with my expenses. So another thing to tell you, with purchasing the house, I did have to undertake a personal loan, so not a substantial amount. But my goal for this year, why I want to do a low buy year, is I want to clear that personal loan debt. I'd also like to pay off my car, which again, not a huge balance remaining. But now that I've got a mortgage, I think if I can clear those other debts, I'll feel great about it. So I've got my little notes here as to some of the things that I'm doing. I haven't bothered dressing up or anything either. I think I just want to be myself. While I embark on this journey, make myself accountable. I've just taught yoga this morning, so if I'm looking a bit sweaty, that's why. Okay, so some of the things that I want to have as my rules for my low buy year are that I want to aim to not purchase any clothing. So I was lucky enough to get some vouchers and things for Christmas and my birthday, which is also in December. So I've utilised those to get some good quality clothing from Country Road. I love Country Road. I also used those vouchers to get some new bedding. So I got a nice new bedspread. So I kind of got those little things that I'd really been wanting. So I don't want to be purchasing anything in terms of clothes. I don't want to purchase any bedding or towels. I love good bedding and towels, so I have enough. So I don't want to purchase any of those. I also don't want to purchase any candles or fragrances, diffusers, things like that. Again, love those things. But I got gifted a lot of those for Christmas and my birthday. So I'm going to use up everything that I've been given. Some of the other things too, I love earrings. This pair are one of my favorites from my friend Anna at Anna Mac Designs. She's very, very talented, but I've got so many earrings from Anna and from another fantastic supplier called A Dose of Colour, so ADOC. So I'm going to use all my earrings and love them and be grateful for them, but I'm not going to purchase any more earrings. The other thing that I want to cut down on is expenditure of food. So I've been busily working on creating a veggie patch for myself. So I was lucky enough to be gifted lots of different seedlings and saplings. So I've got zucchini growing, I've got tomatoes, strawberries, lettuce, lots of bits and pieces out there. So I really want to cut down on food wastage. So by growing my own, picking it, eating it, and not having it go to waste in my fridge, that will be a big help too. My other big weakness is travel. I love travel. I don't regret any of the trips that I've done, but I think with what's been happening in the world in the last 2 years, travel hasn't been as accessible, and it actually helped me to save a lot of money. So I'm about to go on a family trip with my parents and my sisters and my nephew and niece, which will be heaps of fun. We're sharing accommodation, that brings the costs down. And I'm doing another trip like that in June, July, where we're going to Cairns. So again, sharing accommodation brings the cost down. I had flight credits with Virgin, so I've used my flight credits. So I'm going to try my best to not embark on any travel unless it is with friends or family, and those and I'm using existing flight credits because I do have other flight credits. So my goals around, they're the things I want to cut down on. What I would like to be able to do is pay $10,000 off my personal loan, so a substantial chunk, and I'd like to pay at least $4,000 off my car loan. So I think that if I have those things in my mind, previously I've had it when I've got a decent amount of money that I need to save, it can be a bit overwhelming. But I think if I look at it as each time I, save money by using a fuel discount or by saying no to a sale, I'm going to be putting it straight against that. So not letting it sit in my account. As soon as I've got, maybe as soon as I've got a $500 in my bank, I'm going to put it against those loans so that I don't see it as my money to spend how I wish. So they're my little goals and things to start off. I'm also going to upload another video just about some of the things that I do on a regular basis to save money. So again, this is my very first video. I've just started the channel, so if this is something you're interested in, if you could subscribe, that would be great. Positive feedback, welcome, but yeah, please be kind. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year and welcome to 2022.